What is up, you guys? Tana Ashley here, and today I want to give you some tips on how to get back on track after the holidays. Sometimes people just want to give up on their health and fitness goals after they've been off track for a day, maybe 4 days, whatever the case may be. But you have to remember, when you get off track, the only thing that matters is getting back on track. If you continue to derail and give up on your goals because it's too hard to get back on it, you're only going to end up in a worse position. And I can promise you that. And this is something that happens to so many people during the holidays. And I used to be one of them. So that is why I want to share this with you guys, because I do not want to have everyone coming to me January 1st like, oh my God, I really need help now. I gained another 10 pounds over the holiday season. I don't know what to do. Now I have 30 pounds instead of 20 pounds to drop. So, are you guys ready for some good tips? So tip number 1. A lot of times people say it's motivation they need to actually get back on track. But motivation is just an emotion. You can wake up one day more motivated than ever before. And it's the same as if you wake up depressed. It's an emotion. You're sad and you're just dwelling all day. So it's a state of emotion. So what you have to do when you're waking up and you're not feeling motivated, you need to get yourself motivated. Amp yourself up. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that, because I want you to be able to create that motivation within yourself no matter where you're at in your life. And you really have to look at it as, okay, this is where I'm at. If I continue to sleep in and not take care of my body, I will gain more weight. What's going to happen when I gain more weight? I'm going to be more depressed, and it's going to be this vicious cycle. So what can I do to break this cycle? I can get up right now and chase my dream body. All I have to do is wake up. I could go to the gym for 30 minutes. I could go take a nice walk outside for 30 minutes. I could get up and do a home workout for 30 minutes, and that will help me break this cycle. So if I get up and I do this, I'm going to feel amazing about myself. I'm going to make better choices throughout the day. I'm going to have better energy throughout the day. So that's going to help me continue on that success momentum to just go ahead and accomplish all my goals. So I would say keep a picture of your dream body as the background of your phone or somewhere close, just so that way you can actually see it. I used to hang a dream board right next to my bed, because that way when I woke up, I knew what my mission was for the day. I knew if I did not get up, my day would go to shit. And that's usually what happens with people. If they sleep in, they never feel good about themselves. Like, unless it's like a Sunday morning and you're one of those people that wakes up at 4 o'clock Monday through Friday and you grind hard. And then by the weekend, you're like, I am ready to sleep until 10 o'clock, okay? Totally fine, I get it. But when you just sleep in day after day after day, you start feeling terrible about yourself. And when you're in that emotion of just feeling terrible about yourself, you don't do anything to better yourself. So it's like you have to make that decision of, I'm going to change my life now. And that's really it. A lot of people overthink it. They think, oh, all these other people just have motivation all the time. No, motivation is just an emotion. And you can change your emotions as simple as you can get yourself depressed by listening to certain music. You can get yourself happy by listening to certain music, different motivational videos, stuff of that sort, but it'll uplift you. So do things that uplift you and make sure you remind yourself of your goal. And one thing I always tell my clients to do, because you need something that's deeper than just a physical goal. So when you look at your body, yes, you can feel super proud about it, but you want to go a little bit deeper. Like, why do you want that good body? Is it to find your soulmate? Is it to start a family? Is it so you can keep up with your kids? Is it just so you can go ahead and wear that 2-piece bikini and actually have confidence? Like, what is it? What is it that you really want? Why do you want to achieve that goal? And it needs to be something that really motivates you. Like if you go buy, I had a client that actually told me this, and this was amazing. I was so blown away that she actually does this, but she'll go shopping and buy a really expensive dress that's 2 sizes too small for her. So then that way she's motivated to wear the super expensive dress that she bought. She makes sure that she is so in love with it. And that way she works harder. She hangs it up right by her bed. And that's her motivation to get up every day. So I thought that was an incredible tip. So definitely use that if you are clothes motivated, which who isn't? Because we all want to look good in clothes and without clothes. Tip number 2. You need to have a game plan. A lot of times we just sit there and we say, I'm going to change my life. I'm going to do that. How many times have you said that? So instead of just saying that you're going to do it, set up small goals to actually accomplish that. So back to tip number 1. You have your goal in mind. You have your why. Now figure out the game plan to actually get there. So just small little steps, small little goals every single day. Even if it's as simple as this week, I'm going to take out soda. I have, I have a soda a day. So I need to cut back on that. Or I drink wine every night. I need to cut back on that. Or I stop at Jack in the Box for lunch every day. I need to cut that out. Or at least instead of ordering a cheeseburger and fries, order a salad or like their chicken bowl or something like that. I haven't been there in a long time, so I don't really know what they all have. But every place has healthy options. So doing easy little stuff like that will definitely help you. So tip number 3. This one's going to throw everyone off because every other trainer will tell you to do it. Don't diet. You heard that right. Don't do it. This is where people set themselves up for failure. A lot of people want to get on a very crazy, strict diet so they could drop weight like that. And if that is your goal for short term, you have 5 pounds to lose in 2 weeks, and you're like, I need to starve myself and live on broccoli and chicken, go for it. But if you're trying to set yourself up for long-term success and you have about 30 pounds to lose, don't do a crazy diet. You need to have a well-balanced diet so that way you're not deprived. You're not feeling like you're missing out on life. You actually have a well-balanced diet where you're not craving stuff, you're not feeling deprived, all that. I'm repeating myself, but you know where I'm going with it. But the second you feel deprived, that's when people fall off. Every single time. Like, you tell someone, you can't have a cookie today, and then all of a sudden you're like, shit, I wasn't even thinking about cookies, but now that you said I can't have one, I really want one. And it's how the human mind works. It's the most bizarre thing. But that's what happens. So instead of telling yourself, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, when you look at food, look at it like fuel, because that's exactly what it is. So look at it like fuel and actually think of the benefits you're going to get with it. So, oh my God, when I eat this meal, I'm going to be burning fat. My six packs is going to be getting better. I'm going to get nice full muscles. I'm going to be nice and lean, and I'm going to be sexier than ever. I'm going to break necks wherever I go. The world better watch out because I'm about to be fuego. So that is honestly how I do it. And it tricks your mind into like, oh my God, like you might not even like chicken and broccoli. But after you start looking at it like that, you might be like, that's all I want to eat because I feel so good about myself when I do that. So try those little tips and tricks. Let me know how it works for you. And if that doesn't help, then you need my 21-day detox. It's just going to jumpstart you from after Thanksgiving, right before Christmas, so that way we don't gain any weight for the new year.